one more question.
So it's helpful for every entrepreneur to hear.
Yeah.
Every time a door was closed in your face, or you fell on your face, or you felt lonely, what was it? Are you the type? Because everybody has a different personality type. Were you the type, like pull up your bootstraps and go, or were you like, I'll sit around and be depressed for a few days? What did you do, and then how did you learn from that to help you be more successful the next time and kind of let it roll off of you?
Yeah. Well, I think it's all of that, Kathy. I mean, sometimes when the door gets slammed in your face, it's a good thing, because you're walking into something that was going to be a disaster, and you just didn't realize it at the time. And so I go through it's a very reflective time. When the door gets shut, I kind of step back, and initially there's disappointment, and again, God, this would have been so awesome. Why don't they see it the way I see it? But then you step back and you reflect. Okay, why didn't things line up, or why didn't they get my pitch? Why didn't they see what I was trying to convey to them? And so maybe it was the way that I framed it that didn't connect with any given partner in this thing or whatever. So it's a reflection period for sure, and then it's a reanalysis, and then if I come out of that still feeling, I don't care what anybody said, this is a good idea and I'm going to do it, then I'll put them back on, and I'll figure out another angle. How do I make this happen? And interestingly enough, I'm in that with the Songsmith thing. I feel passionately about that event. The folks that were in attendance at it loved it. And they ask me every year, when are you doing that again? When are you going to do it again? And it's something that's very personal to me, just because I have, after being in a rock band for 20, 25 years, I've really kind of come full circle to realize that, musically speaking, at the essence of any genre, it's all about songwriting. And that's why I've come to really love singer-songwriters now, is the songs. You can take a good song, you can plug it in a rock band, you can plug it into a bluegrass band, you can plug it into a jazz band, and they can take a great song and make it their own. And that's what great songs do. And so, that's a great example, I think, for me personally, where I'm, like door shut, this, no, I can't, you just gotta kind of let it stew sometimes, and I think it's important to do that, to be able to recognize when it's, do you keep now forging ahead, or do you step back, let it settle, let the dust settle, and then reformulate? And again, that's just something I think you have to assess when you're in it. Again, there's no formula necessarily. It's more of you just kind of recognize when things are lined up and the opportunity is there. And I would say that's one of an important skill set for an entrepreneur, is to recognize when the time is right. And I don't know that you can necessarily teach that. I think you have to go through experiences to sort of see that part of it. It's like, now's the time. Now's not the time,